This draw is the reason that 2026 is a no buy challenge year. So for the Q2 update, 3 questions. Did I buy anything? Did I use anything? And what have I learned in the last 3 months? If you're new here, I'm Claire, this is Springworth, and 2026 is the no buy financial year. If you haven't seen the first video, the rules are no buying consumables, fabric, wool, tools are okay, and let's see how much of this I can use and how many of my work in progresses I can get through. For the Q2 update then, this is still looking very similar to January. I have pulled out a new fabric for the hexagon coverlet, this kind of creamy floral. That goes really well, and this here is my pile of fabrics taken out to work on that project, so don't forget this also was in here in January. This quarter I still had the ideas for the fabric, and I'm thinking, sneak peek, that these little ones in here, so I've got some kind of purpley and this lovely log cabin. I'm going to try to do like some curves. I haven't quilted curves before. The template I have, they're quite big, and then do some fun placement with quarter circles there. Other than that, the main thing I used fabric in this quarter was the sewing caddy. Not a huge amount of fabric. So the pockets, the lining inside and out. Love this, absolutely recommend like a caddy box to store all your notions. Still changed my life. And then the hexagon coverlet, I counted. I have 89 of them sewn together. So that's some good progress. Woo! Some good progress there. And I have also decided on the orientation of them, but I'm going to keep that a secret because I am making a video about this. So this is folded up, so you may or may not be able to guess the pattern I'm going with, but it is not the pattern from the Q1 update. So I decided stripes was just a little bit too bold. Now with this decision, I am going to have to buy some fabric at some point. But will I be ready for that in the next 6 months? The answer is potentially no. So the no buy may hold. Oh, the question 1, did I buy any fabric? No, I did not buy any fabric. Did I buy any tools? Yes. I bought my treat for no buy. So I bought myself a new rotary cutter with a discount. I thought this would be really good for getting started on that new project. I'm going to do curves, a nice rotary cutter. So that's my reward for not buying consumables during Q1 and Q2. The other projects I have in place, I have 2 now completed sleeves, although they don't look the same, but they are actually measuring the same. So I can now move on to attaching those to the bodice that I already have sewn. So that's good. I just need to find a bit of space mentally to kind of work out what's next in the pattern. I finished the bunny one and it's kind of backed, ready to go. And then I have started the kitty one. So I will go around that in pink next, and it's punch needle, so that should not take long. It isn't using up that much wool, which is a shame, but as I said in the last video, it is a good use for wool. I have a number of hexagons glue basted ready to make the triangles. And then what I'm also doing is I'm reintroducing projects whips as other whips have completed. So I finished making the knitted poppies. They're all done. I'll put a clip of that here. And then what I'm introducing is a new whip because that one's finished. I started this snowflake, I would say before Christmas. Not quite sure how long before Christmas. I bought a lot of kind of cheap, not very good quality felt from a large online retailer, and I need to find ways to use that up. So I thought some ornaments would be good. This is a nice big intricate one. and it's 3 layers, and I'm just blanket stitching that down, and then I'm going to decide what I want to do on the back, because I do have the second piece cut out ready to go in here. So there are the highlights from Q2. Not really any more lessons in Q2 than I learnt in Q1, that if you want to use a lot of fabric, you have to use a lot of fabric. But equally, my fabric scraps hasn't gone up, so that's actually a good thing for me. I don't want to just kind of plow through a project and leave a bunch of scraps to deal with. That's just creating a different kind of problem. Bit sad that I didn't get to use the typewriter fabric on the caddy project, but it's better for me to have saved it for something where you can actually appreciate the print. So I'm going to kind of try to find out what that is. The other whip project that I've been working on for probably years, and I don't even want to go back through YouTube to find out when, is the rag rug. So this is all the t-shirt yarn, kind of jersey yarn, that I cut at the time when I started the project, and my rug is kind of almost arm width. It's really not a rug at this point. And I then went through, I plaited them because I cut them quite thin, which was a big regret. I plaited them to make it thick because I want a chunky thick rug, and then I have crocheted them kind of together, and I'm here. And I do have some more t-shirty yarn, kind of, t-shirts ready to be cut up into yarn in the bottom of here and over there, so I can continue this project, but it's a little bit stretchy, holey. Like when I was in the center, it was quite dense, and I'm not sure if that's just I was in a rush or technique. I don't really know how to crochet, so I'm kind of just winging it. So I'm in a bit of that grey area of, do I want to cut more of the same thin width that I regretted and have to plait it? Do I want to change tack altogether? I'm definitely not on plaiting what's already plaited, I will tell you that. Do I want to wrap? Do I want to weave? Do I want to approach this in a different way? So if you have some ideas of how I might approach this differently, definitely please let me know in the comments, because I'm having a bit of a rethink on this project, and that rethink may take 3 to 6 months, so don't worry if it's been a while since this video was up. Ideas definitely welcome. It is good to have this, like I'm pretty proud of that as a rug, but I do think there's something that I could just help to make it better. So Q2 is going to go down as good progress on work in progress projects even. And then I do think I'm getting closer to a big project, so we'll have to stick around, or you'll have to stick around to Q3 to figure out what that is. Will I get started on this big quilt? How big do I want it to be? That's an interesting question. You will have to stick around anyway through Q3 of the No Buy Challenge. I am pretty proud to go from, like, I wasn't a huge fabric shopper, but as I went in, a lot of my purchases are second hand, so it's kind of, you do pretty much have to buy when you see, because there is absolutely zero guarantee and actually zero likelihood that the fabric will be there the next time you go and visit. So I'd pick up a fabric piece about once a month, twice a month maybe. And the same with wool. If you need to buy wool, and there's 6 balls perfectly together in a pack at the op shop, charity shop, then you need to get it now. So pretty pleased with that. Maybe a couple of times a month. Wool has really not changed. That's the only progress those with the wool I have, so there's no point showing you inside the wool box. But I will definitely show you everything that I showed you in January, in December. So if you really want to see the wool box, you will have to stick around until then.